I need you in the mood to
Relax.
joke around. I hear you. I hear you. But where your funny bone at,
He
dog?
kept
Come
ringing
on.
off. He kept ringing off like duds, and I'm like, you know what? Let me let this nigga go. You think he lating it up like the 4th of July? But
He
really,
kept
got
going
the.
because you kept answering why you didn't want to go to
He
each
definitely kept
place.
answering.
He was gonna see how many places you dislike.
Nah, he just kept saying.
And why?
He's setting off fireworks. I'm like, I'm letting him go.
Had these
That
racist
nigga got.
racist cops come up.
I
What the
did have
racist cops
racist
do?
cops
Tell
come.
me about that encounter.
In Wildwood?
Yes.
Oh, bro, we in Wildwood, right? So we go to the beach, we chilling. So we just on the beach. I bring my kids out there, whatever. This the last day of us being in Wildwood for the weekend. So we get out there, of course. At the time, you see all these fucking Trump 2020 flags going up around me. These motherfuckers is planting flags. I ain't talking about no little flag that you can barely see over the crowd. I'm talking about like good 20 feet in the fucking air flags just blown in the wind that they took the time to dig a hole and put these flags in the ground. I see the Trump 2020s. I don't see nothing. The Marine flags, I'm like, that's cool. Next thing you know, you see the Blue Lives Matter or whatever flag go up, the all black flag. It's pretty much a fucking Nazi flag in my opinion, but that's just my
Not the
opinion.
prisoner of war flag, because
Yeah, not the POW war. Those are cool flags. I respect them. But you go put that old black flag, that all black flag up with the red stripe and the blue stripe. It's like, yo, pretty much is like you talked about Kaepernick fucking humiliating the flag, but here y'all are changing the colors on it. So, but all that said, we sitting on the beach. First, this officer rides by on the beach. No. Yeah.
That didn't happen?
No, that's just let's no, something popped up on
No,
my
I was trying to
screen.
wonder what he said. Okay. All right.
Officer rides by, looks our way. We sitting on the beach. You know what I mean? We're the only black family out there. So I ain't paying no mind. Say he's just patrolling.
Okay.
Comes, a couple minutes later, comes back past us again, slows down when he gets next to us. Look at him again. I'm like, all right, whatever. Next thing you know, the third time he comes back, he like stops his vehicle and parks, but like 5 or 10 feet away from us, just sitting there in his truck, and there's a patrol car. I'm like, all right, shit is like odd. These flags, you know what I mean? These Trump 2020 flags keep going up. These fucking Blue Lives Matter flags keep going the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I got all this shit. We're the only black family here. This fucking cop that's been, supposed to be patrolling the whole beach is just fixated on this one fucking point now.
Okay.
So 10 minutes go by, he's sitting there, then he pulls off, turns around. Now he's sitting 15 feet down from us. I'm like, it's a whole fucking beach. Like, you just keep stopping in this one area. You keep patrolling this one fucking area. So after a while, I told my family, like, yo, man, pack your shit up. Like, we out of here, man. Like, I ain't about to have, because this cop is already looking like he's looking for something to say to us because he keeps stopping right here. And you got all these fucking flags and all these people and, you know what I mean, all that, that bullshit talk they talking about all around us. And I'm like, I'm not beef for it today. Y'all motherfuckers made this whole Trump shit. Like, y'all keep talking about, oh, Black Lives Matter divide people. I'm like, whatever. Y'all dividing people. Y'all come out here talking this racist bullshit. Like, I don't want to hear this shit today. And your fucking cop, he already on some dickhead shit. Instead of patrolling the whole beach, he keeps posting up where my family is. So I got my kids up and I left. And I'll never go back to fucking, you ain't got to worry about me going back to Wildwood Beach, because clearly that's how they force black people out of places. You're not doing nothing but enjoying your family. Here it is, fucking year 2020. And y'all still doing practices from fucking 1930 and 40 and 50s that, black people can't be out here, even though this whole Jim Crow shit ended. So I don't fuck with that beach. I fuck where my people's at. You know what I mean? I go where I'm wanted, not where I can, being tolerated. So
what if that happened in Atlantic City? Would you stop going to Atlantic City Beach?
No, where I go to, the beach I go to was a beach just set up. It's all blacks and Puerto Ricans. No cops come down there, and if cops come down there,
but
they chilling.
Yes, what if they did that there?
They do it in Atlantic City. At certain points in Atlantic City, on their shore, you go there, they have it. Wildwood is, bro. Listen, these kids in Wildwood was wilding that weekend. I mean, a big ass brawl broke out between these little kids on the boardwalks. I grabbed all my kids up, huddled them the fuck up, pulled them close to me. I said, y'all don't worry about what the fuck's going over there. Cops come out there. you know what I mean? They don't lock nobody. Oh, you kids just go ahead. I'm like,
You make it impossible to make fun of you.
nah, you don't.
I wanted to make fun of you for only going to Atlantic City, and here you go telling me a story about how you protected your damn family and all this shit. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear,
shit.
oh,
Oh,
man,
shit.
I just like going to Atlantic City,
Oh,
so I can
shit.
make fun of
I
that.
just
I
like
can't make
going to
fun of
Atlantic
you.
City because I like to drink on the fucking beach.
There
People
we
that
go.
know my family can smoke on the fucking
There
beach.
we go.
I can bring my grill, cook on the beach, play motherfucking rap music.
And you tried to
Motherfuckers,
do that in Wildwood, and the cops wasn't
man,
having that shit.
nah, that wasn't. You couldn't even pull a fucking hot dog out of your fucking pocket if you had that bitch
You
already
got
cooked
glissies
up.
in your pocket?
Yo, let me.
Listen,
All right,
man, don't
I'm not.
start.
I'm
Yeah.
joking with you, bro. I'm joking with you. Obviously, I respect
Yeah.
that 100%. But you said glizzy. Kev said glizzy. I want to know. Y'all respond to that glizzy bullshit because I
No,
eat
I
hot
still
dogs
eat
like
a
a
fucking
motherfucker.
hot dog, man.
In your face.
I still eat a hot dog around a nigga. If a nigga over there moaning while I'm eating a hot dog and they gonna say you eating a glizzy, I'm like, yo, man.
If first of all, if any nigga moaning while eating a hot dog, he needs to be fucking checked out or find a rehab to get checked into because nigga moaning while you eating the fucking hot dog is the most randomest thing.
Well, a nigga standing there with his mouth open while you eating a hot dog ready to say something is even weirder. Like nigga just be standing there staring you down. She gonna eat that hot dog. Like, bro, why are you looking at me
Ain't
this
nothing wrong
hard?
with eating the hot dogs.
I'm
It's the
38.
fact that you said you'd pull the hot dog out of your pocket.
I'm just joking. That was a joke,
He
but
said, can you pull a hot dog out your pocket? Like, damn, times is hard.
That's where you put them at when you go to Wildwood.
Yeah.
You got to put them there when you go to Wildwood. You got to put a hot dog in your pocket. It's the rule.
You got to eat it on the slide tip. Like, you better be eating a fucking bologna sandwich with extra
You better
mayonnaise.
not pull a fucking hot dog out your pocket, take a bite, and then put it the fuck back. He said eating it on the slide.
You blacks come down here with the chicken all greased up on your lips.
Oh shit! What
trying
is
to
this
eat
turning into?
We're trying to eat our extra mayo bologna sandwich.
What is this? What is this turning into?
So remember we talked about stereotypes.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, why you believe all the stereotypes about your own people?
I don't believe about the stereotypes.
Can't believe
that's how they
stereotypes
think.
about every
That's how
people.
they think when they look at. That's how they think when they
And
look at
bologna.
me.
And bologna, apparently bologna has its
With
own
extra
stereotype.
mayonnaise.
White people like bologna with extra mayonnaise.
All right, we got a topic to get into. I'm not hosting this. I'm just telling y'all we have the topic to get into, but I want to talk about one thing first.
Go ahead, talk about it.
Considering the vein that we're in right now with stereotypes. I might have asked this before, but I don't think I got a straight answer. I'm looking at, I feel like with us, I'm 38, Kev's 38 for a little bit, and you're 39. When it comes to style when we were younger, it was Air Forces, right? It was Air Forces, it was Jordans.
I got on Air Forces right now.
Word. When it came to it, Kev actually helped me buy my first pair of Jordans in a very long time when he was down here.
It was fun too.
It was fun.
We had a good time, bro.
Yeah.
Like
I really had
a long
good time.
time since we actually did something like that.
Right.
It was a good time.
I was chilling. I was like, yo, and that's when we first started talking. Yo, you gotta come back down here, yo. Or he was like, yo, I gotta come back down. I was like, hell yeah. So when it comes to that type of stuff, we was wearing Air Forces, we was wearing Jordans and shit like that. Where I come from, a lot of the people from other cultures, white people and other people, they were wearing Skechers. They was wearing like shit that we didn't wear.
Vans. They were wearing Vans.
They were Vans. Stuff like that.
Less
skating shoes.
With our culture than
skating shoes.
Yeah.
Now that's an interesting thing because I look at now and I'm like, yo, back in the day, it was the dudes that would go to maybe Canal Street or wherever they could go. They'll get the Louis Vuitton sewed onto their Air Forces, and we was just fly with it. And I be looking at Instagram nowadays, and I'm sorry, y'all, but from what I see on Instagram, it's usually white guys. With their sneaker designing now, they're sneaker designing Air Forces and
a lot of collaborations.
And then they putting the shit and dipping it in coffee and Gatorade and shit like that. I'm like, what a way to put mayonnaise on the shit that we was really doing back in the day and just make it mass produced and just not cool anymore. Because now I'm looking at that shit like, bro, I don't want no fun. Like, yeah, some of them Jones be looking fly, but because I feel like it's abused and overdone, I'm like, I don't want your shit. I want some shit that nobody got. I want some fucking You know
Yo,
what I mean? Give me some
I'm-
Deodoras, some shit that you would never buy, never
yeah,
rock.
yeah, but as soon as that, all right, I'm gonna bring it back, and then I'm gonna get directly into what you just said.
Do it.
So,
Kev, you join in too.
so nowadays culture it's mixed throughout. Black people like some things that white people like. Uh, Different cultures like different stuff, but it all meshes in if it makes any sense. Because remember, we went to that one store, and we thought the clothes there was fly. Now that's something that we wouldn't be into before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Scotch and soda we went to,
Yes.
and their gear there was fly, but it definitely was like casual, classy wear. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not something that I was used to wearing previously, but it's kind of the stuff that I kind of get into now. You know what I mean? Because the flavors and cultures and stuff are kind of mixing. So you kind of find your own style within the two, put them together. So you see that a lot now. You know what I mean? White people, Indian people, people all over the world, they come when they're, for the most part, in America, they tap into all different styles. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Different music, and tap into each culture to get their own kind of vibe, get their own kind of style. But at the very, very top of this culture thing is us, Black people, their
Okay.
vibe, the culture, the style. The main shit that gets snatched is from the Black culture. So when you see all of that stuff, it's just you looking at what you used to do and all your people have been doing this whole time, and now they're taking it in and using it as a vibe for themselves, taking little bits and pieces from everybody and trying to create a style. So once you get onto a new wave, like you were saying, oh man, I'm gonna start looking for something different. Theodore's this and that and this, bro. What's gonna happen? Remember, there was one point where only niggas in Philly only wore Dickie sets. Remember them days?
I was one of them.
And them shit slid across the world. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it didn't originate.
No, it originated
probably
in
originated
Cali.
West Coast, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
but
it
you
slid
see,
from Cali
it
to the East
slid
Coast.
all the way across. But
We
it
love
was
the like we in prison,
everybody
don't we?
wearing them. Everybody was wearing them. Remember when we was in high school? Black people was wearing them. White people was wearing them. Just Dickie sets.
I don't know about
You know what I'm
white
saying?
I
dudes.
ain't know
Not in
about
my
a
high
white
school.
dude.
Yes.
Not my high school.
Yes, and ours, yes.
Well, I don't remember no white boys. Maybe white boys that was
Not
like
at all.
I can
hanging
name,
with
I
black
can name
people,
some people,
and they
then
hung out with black people.
Does it
Right.
change who they are?
Yeah, it changes a
Nah,
lot.
but you know what we talking about when we say the other cultures.
But that's
nigga.
the whole situation, is what I'm talking about. Them dipping and dabbling into another culture to get their style.
You respect them as
It's not how they were raised.
you
You know what I'm
respect them as
saying?
sneakerheads, bro. As
Like
a fellow
when you,
sneakerhead, do you
Bro,
respect them as sneakerheads?
I mean, in the
dudes
sneaker
that just
world,
cop?
it's in the sneaker world, it's a little different because
Kev hate this.
dunks weren't like a big thing in the Black culture. You know what I'm saying?
Dunks
But
were
now
skaters.
dunks are big throughout all cultures. It's probably one of the top sneaker to buy
It's
are
crazy.
dunks. You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
Dunks were skater sneakers, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean they just weren't popular in Black culture.
Yeah, they were.
You know what I
skater,
mean?
white
They
boy.
were just Nikes. Yeah,
I think
kinda
so because it
skater
was
sneakers,
wider.
flat sneakers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They were probably the competition
They
to
look like
DC
they.
or the competition to Vans at the time or whatever the case may be. But that's what it was. Now they're probably one of the widest and top sneakers to purchase, maybe over Jordans. You know what I'm saying? Like dunks are a real big thing, and they drop in insane colors.
I
You
do
know what I
see that.
mean?
A lot of crazy
But
colors.
but now you see people dipping into a little bit of everything, bro.
They
You
they're
know what I'm
dipping them in
saying?
coffee.
Yeah,
And
they're
legit dip them in
they're
coffee.
trying to, and that's
Yes,
and that's
bro.
the thing about now.
And sell
is
them to people.
They're trying to find a person is trying to be the first one to have the newest hot thing,
Look at
and
Kev.
somebody follow them and want to be that or want to do that. Because once they get they hooks into something new and they find, oh, that's hot, and people start sharing shit, and then they taking the idea that person is getting paid from all them views, all them shares. People might call them up, you know what I'm saying? Yo, and they make their own business out of it just off of a check from them, just showing you that they trying to do something different. That's all motherfuckers is doing this shit for views, clout, and trying to get a check off of being different, but using what? The main
Us.
culture that created it.
Oh.
Exactly.
Us.
Exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
Like,
all right.
and that's just what it comes down to. So when you decide as a people, like, you know what, this is gonna be hot. As soon as our culture decides that something is hot, it is hot across all cultures, though.
So I know both of y'all not into TikTok
No,
because this is piggybacking off of that.
Mhm.
So there's this, and I know you heard this song before used. This is Black Woman. It might be a band, but most people know this Black woman. I think her name is Aniko, and she has this song that was really going crazy on Instagram, going crazy on TikTok. Everybody using it as a sound. It's a very positive, powerful sound. I'm going to try my best to sing it, or at least say it. I'm gonna be one of the greatest.
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
something, something.
yeah.
You know that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that she
I'm
was
gonna be one
standing
of
there
the
and just
greatest.
snapping her fingers to it, right?
Right.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
made it a song and she put it out on Spotify or
yeah.
wherever. So there's this thing going around now. This is what I mean by the culture. Like people kind of dipping in on our culture, especially with TikTok. It's bad on TikTok. And so she has that song. That song went crazy. It's been going crazy for a long time.
Yeah.
This other person, they say he's white, but I think he's like either Japanese or something like that. He just looks white. Did the same exact song. This is where shit get fucked up. He did the same exact song, but like as a cover. But when he first initially posted, he did not credit her. He did not do any of that. He just videotaped himself performing the song, literally in like an empty stadium. There's money behind this kid, right?
Mhm.
So here's where it get crazy. What happened is a bunch of people went on his whatchamacallit, right? On his post and started saying, yo, this is such and such song. This is a Nico song. This is a Nico song. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
What did they do? They muted
The
her
music.
shit.
What?
Muted. She had 3.4 million views on hers. Her shit's muted now. His shit is the one that people use.
See,
That's
So
crazy.
then after that, after people kept basically going on there and telling him, yo, saying he wouldn't respond to the people saying that, yo, what you doing? This is her song. But he would respond to the people saying, I love this version. So what he did when he got so many complaints, he just tagged her. This is a cover of Aniko. But and people keep saying, bro, take this shit down. That's her song. You saying you covering it. It's respect, right? Take your shit down. Because they muted hers, the originator of this thing that you basically, you covering it, but you stole it for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you put the pieces to the puzzle together, you stole it.
Yeah.
sounds like rock and roll.
Correct. It's still up. His shit is still up, and her shit is still muted to this day. To this day, and people keep doing response videos saying, "Yo, y'all know this is wrong." But TikTok, like, yeah, all right, nigga, do you know who run this? Yeah, that is crazy. Nah,
Nah. She wrote it. She was the
that's
writer.
her song.
It's her song.
It's her song.
Did she
She
publish?
put it out.
Did she
She put it out
copyright?
already.
Did she get a copyright?
Yes. So I'm not gonna say she got it copywritten, but what she did was she released the song because at first it was a TikTok, but it went it was an Instagram short or TikTok. Her joint started going crazy, so she recorded it like an official version and put it out.
Oh,
And then that's when this happened.
Make your life public.
Now I don't know if she
Public.
owns it. I don't know if she owns it. I'm gonna be honest because I don't know the business dealings. You know what I'm saying? She has not said a word. That's interesting.
She ain't said a word because she probably got a fucking gag order and a couple $1 million to shut the fuck up.
Either that or she has her own attorney and it could be something
song.
in court. It could be some court legal shit going on and she can't talk about the situation.
But business aside, if that's the case, that's stealing. You stole like so many have done, but it's right in your face. It's stolen.
Man. Hey man, listen.
Culture stolen right from you, bro. My man, yo, I'm gonna be honest, yo. My man is saying them words and they don't hit. They don't hit.
So why?
They
you know why his shit is gonna keep going crazy? Because motherfuckers are still going on there commenting. That's all they care. Social media don't care. You comment. So guess what? Every time you comment it and every time you share it, his shit goes up. It goes from 1.4 million shares to 1.5 million. It goes up every time you share it, even though you think you're doing somebody some justice. You want to do the girl some justice? Just fucking stop following the dude. There you go.
Yeah, stop going there. Stop commenting.
Yeah, stop commenting. It's basic.
Her joint's still at 3.4. I forget what his is. Hers is still at 3.4.
Yeah, exactly. Go share her shit. Mute it. Who cares? Just share it.
Crazy, yo.
Share it. Say they muted her song because somebody stole it. Don't even tag the boy.
Yo, do you get paid for them views off TikTok?
You don't necessarily get pays for the views, but you get branding deals, just like social media anywhere else. You don't necessarily get paid off of what you post. I think YouTube is the only one that do that. But the reason why YouTube does that is because they could put ads in your video to begin with, and that's how you get paid. So other than that, like social media, you get brand deals depending on how many views you get, how many followers you have. So yeah,
Kenny G talking some shit. He's talking about nobody, and even mixed it.
nobody
It
writes their
depends.
own shit.
It depends because
No,
there's
I
mixtapes
was
that's
gonna
on
read it.
like
Read it.
iTunes and shit like that.
Nobody writes their own shit. I mean, no, I don't know about
This
that,
is-
but you know, all the mixtapes from back in the day are up for grabs. Anyone can take it and use it if they didn't take ownership. Mixtapes, yeah, back in the day.
Think about it. Bobby Shmurda took the hottest song, "Hot Niggas," was Lloyd Banks' original beat, and he took and put "Hot Niggas" on there.
but
Yeah,
having an
because
original beat,
yeah,
you can buy
because
a beat or that beat
Jalil
can be
Beat,
released or
because Jalil Beats did the beat. So that means me as a former producer, I can you don't have exclusive rights to that song. I can sell that beat over again.
Well, if
People just don't do it. You can sell that beat as many times as you want.
But if that girl didn't have exclusive rights, what you think? If this dude got the backing of if he got the backing from what's the name? What you think they're gonna do? They're gonna back him, mute her shit, and hey, we're gonna put you in the forefront.
still don't make it right.
Yo, business. That's why I said business aside, because business, if that happens, it ain't. I'm gonna be honest. You think it's this little boy coming up with all this stuff like, oh no, I'm gonna steal her song. It's whoever behind him saying we got one. It's going crazy. Here, check the whatchamacallit for that song. Oh, she ain't do this. All right, cool. Let's take that and that's our song now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bodak Yellow is Kodak shit. Yeah, but I mean, the song isn't necessarily his, but he gets a piece of that song though. No, he gets a piece of that song. That was the thing. He got a piece of that.
Yeah, he got paid off of Cardi shit.
Yeah,
and
he got
then
paid.
they do like a remix together too with that too. With
maybe.
Cardi and Kodak.
Maybe.
I think they did that too.
But he gets paid off of that song. And we know Cardi don't write her own music. We know that. Hey,
he fuck around and wrote it for her. We gotta check the credits for them.
Check out the Up and Stuck episode we did.
With Mir Pesos.
Cardi B. That's very interesting. So that's all I got, man. Just a lot of stuff that I don't really rock with.
Hey yo, and before we jump off topic, before we get into the topic, and talking about people not writing their own shit. Y'all fuck with Luther Vandross, right? Everybody fuck with Luther Vandross, right?
Those are covers, dog.
I seen that song he did was a cover, damn near.
Really?
Every song.
Never too much.
Covered.
Never. Yeah, all that shit was
everything was a cover.
Go listen to it. They got a whole TikTok joint right now about all the covers he did. Because
I was looking at this shit.
Remember you told me
I'll take that.
Everything was a cover.
That's a
I'll
cover.
take that. Never too much though. That's the one I'm really thinking about, and I'm like, yo.
You gotta listen.
Gotta check it out. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I know what song you're talking about. I'm just saying it's very, very possible with how many cover songs he does that he. But
yeah, I ain't going. But here's the thing.
Shit, look at this.
I heard the originals. Luther killed a lot.
Killed every one of them.
It killed a lot of their covers.
Every one of
it's
them.
Luther.
Overly
Vandross.
Big and small Luther killed him. You know what I mean?
Both Luthers.
Both of them. Both of them. You know what I mean?
They Luther song, bro. Yeah. Well, guess what? Same thing they doing as Luther song.
He's the original. He's the original version of mutant niggas.
Yep. Yo, he muted everybody when he came out with his stuff. It's like, nah, that's Luther, dog.
But yo, man, but I'm looking at that shit because he did a couple Marvin Gaye covers and everything. I'm listening to this shit. I'm like, yo, these niggas singing live with no auto tune or nothing. They just out there on these stages with people in the concert singing that shit like if they just recorded it. Even they showed a clip of him in the studio getting a recorded song, and his mug is singing it, getting ready to do the cover for it. I'm like, damn, this nigga.
Back in the day, it was nice. Then you got niggas like Mario and old Mario.
That's what I was about to get into.
Humping fucking microphones and sounding insane.
Okay, No Flocking was the song that she copied off of. I'm not up on Kodak, even though I'm in Florida. I'm gonna actually check that out to see if it was like a word for word jacking. But at that point, both of them, it was good for both of them because Kodak's a star and she's a mega star. She's a mega star. But I feel you on that. Yo, real quick, Kev. I know I keep pushing your joint back, bro.
I don't care. I'm sorry. Keep talking, bro. It's cool. It's a podcast.
We good timing, bro. We good in timing.
Did any of y'all happen to catch anything from that verses, bro.
Dog,
I didn't watch it.
I
been
watched
seeing clips.
5 minutes of it. I seen Ray J up there
Oh my
tweaking.
God.
I said, man, this ain't for me, bro.
Oh my God.
This is
R&B
probably
niggas
the
about to get
worst.
banned from
This is
verses.
about to be the worst.
No, not the good
verses.
ones.
Yeah,
Not the
this
good
about to
ones,
be
my
the
brother.
Worst verses, bro.
It
Not wasting my
no.
time, my eyeballs, my energy, my sleep. None of that. None of
It
that's
was
getting
the
wasted on
most-
these niggas.
It was the most entertaining. Now I didn't watch it, but I watched the clips from it. It was probably the most entertaining, other than D Block or Locks versus Dipset,
Don't
that
do
I've
that.
ever seen.
And he don't mean entertaining
Oh,
like
entertaining?
good music. He means entertaining like he probably laughing at all the goofy shit that's
Bro.
happening.
That's what happens when you. That's what happens when you love hip hop, loving hip hop stars. That's fucking damn near broke on these shows to do events, or not broke. I ain't gonna say broke. They probably got money.
Bro,
I
the
do just be
singing-
saying shit. But you, this
the
is what happens. You
singing,
love
bro, is
loving
crazy.
hip hop stars who are trying to get back in the limelight on these shows. These niggas just make a complete ass of themselves.
Now Mario, you know, it's niggas that come with the machine guns.
Yeah,
The Locks came with machine guns,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Mario came with a machine gun. He said, and this is my version of what Mario probably said. Y'all got me doing a battle with this nigga here.
Watch
I'm gonna
that.
show you why we not. Yeah, he got hits. I'm gonna show you why we not in the same joint.
Yeah.
Vocally, that's all I have to do is sing. I have to show
Yeah.
up and sing.
Yep.
This nigga can't do that.
Yeah.
The one thing he should do, he can't do.
That's
Yep.
all this nigga doing. on stage.
That's
Come
literally
on.
what he
Touch,
did. And ate
touch.
a watermelon.
Ooh,
Ate a
touch
watermelon.
And ate a watermelon. I gotta go and look at these.
He was
clips,
talking
bro.
to this nigga like a dog. If anybody would have talked to y'all like Mario talked to Marion, you would have punched them you would have fought them on that stage.
I heard he say he called the nigga like a rusty buckle or some
Dog,
shit
he
like
calling
that.
him a yeah, you a dancing little nigga, ain't you? Dog. This shit was insane. I'm sitting there like, are they friends? They can't be friends. They can't be friends with
Mario
him.
brought that.
talking to
Mario
him
brought
like
that
that.
Empire energy with him.
They said
Yeah.
Mario. They said
He
Mario
brought
bought
that Empire
They
energy
said,
with him, bro.
they said he bought Black Air Force energy with him.
If there was ever such an energy,
Red Bull out, bro.
Yo,
Chill.
yes, he did. If there was
The
ever
nigga
such an
said
energy,
Black
he did.
Air Force energy.
100%. 100% Black Air Force energy, bro. He came out there to put a stop to all that shit.
And
Ray
you know
J,
what?
you an entertaining nigga. Yo, don't ever sing again.
That nigga came out there
That was him,
bugging with his kid in his hand.
Because
Is that
bro,
what
Couldn't
happened?
sing, couldn't hit a high note.
he couldn't. No, Kev.
He couldn't sing either.
With all due respect to you, he couldn't hit a low note. He couldn't get pitch. He couldn't pitch. Now Ray J got money. Yo, God bless you. You got a bunch of money. You an entertaining dude. You got Raycons. You got Scooty. Whatever you got, yo, you the man. You get all the bitches. You are the man. Singing, bro. Yo, when they ask you to come somewhere and sing, just be like, nah. Just be like, nah.
Yeah.
You can't.
Unless you're doing something
Lit-
like that, the chorus for Real Nigga with Styles P, because all he gotta do is real nigga. That's all he gotta say and go ooh.
No, he
doesn't.
Yeah, so he got that.
I don't trust-
He said, I don't trust him. I don't trust him with ooh.
You know why? Let me tell you the story about why.
I don't trust him
Listen,
with ooh.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but let me tell you why. Let me tell you why he bought why he grabbed his
shit.
kid. He was fucking up so bad that the other niggas on the other squad basically came in and started singing background to One Wish.
Oh shit.
Bobby Valentino, Pleasure P, Sammy singing backgrounds on One Wish because he got mad too. That's why he grabbed his
I
kid.
did see him get mad. He was like, "Nah, man, let me sing my shit." Like, nah,
Bro,
yeah.
shut your ass.
Nah,
He
yeah.
just
Salty.
somebody,
He
was
should have
salty.
been. He should have been the ref.
say somebody
Yeah.
set your
Should've
old
been the
ass up. She the fuck off stage.
Bro,
Sound like
so
an old
bad.
fucking sound like an old ass wine though in the back alley saying, "Get the fuck off stage, Ray J."
Sometimes
For real.
when you've been in the game for a long time, you got to put that pinch hitter in, and you got Brandy behind you. That is a very good pinch hitter. You should have had her there, RBing for you, and you could have just been in the background of your
That
own
nigga,
song.
see,
No.
the nigga got
Crazy.
the nigga got famous. Nigga start calling him, start calling Brand, you know what I mean, Ray J's Brandy's brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's
They
Ray
was
J.
calling him
That's
Brandy's brother.
that's
No,
Ray
they didn't
J.
say that to
Nah,
him.
No, not
that's
on
Ray
the-
J
not
right
on the-
there. That's
not on
Brand.
the
That's
stage, no.
Brandy's. You know what I mean?
If they said that to him on stage, like, yo, chill, Brandy's brother.
That's what
Hey,
he should
yo,
go back
I
to.
would
I would've died
die
laughing. I would have died
1,000 times,
That's
bro.
what he had
I
to-
need to see that.
That's what he had to go back to being called, because you used to be called Ray. You used to be called Brandy's brother. After that performance, you lost
He's
Ray
Brandy.
J. Your name. You back to Ray. You back to Brandy's brother.
He's,
Oh,
he's definitely
shit.
Brandy's brother.
She
100%.
Dottie Henson that nigga.
He's definitely Brandy's brother.
Dottie Henson that nigga.
But
Brandy's.
peep this. I'm gonna give him this respect. He just shouldn't have performed One Wish, because the other songs he doesn't have to sing. So, like, you know,
What does
like
he have to do?
working all day, night is on.
Oh, yeah.
That ain't singing. He was cool when it came to that. When that nigga did One Wish, it was like, nah, bro, nah. He brought Berg out, little Berg, young Berg. It didn't save him. It didn't save him. Then he said, this is my last part about it. Then he was walking back over, I think, to pick up his kid and said, yo, I'm gonna be back. Yo, he was talking to Brandy. Brandy was in the background. He was like, I heard it, Brandy. I heard it. Talk about his voice, like how he fucked up. I heard it.
Yeah.
When you talk about he be back, I just snatched his fucking mic. Get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here.
She was back there like, bro. Oh, bro.
Nigga go, nigga, he go back to go on stage. Nigga take the batteries out the mic, hand that shit to him.
Unplug the whole mic in the background. They disassembled the whole setup.
When that
Brandy
nigga
was
mouth,
hot. You ain't
when that
worried about
nigga, when that nigga lips start moving, just play his music.
Oh shit! Yep.
Yep.
Let that nigga stop singing. He ain't got no choice but to keep singing. Or he gonna look like the fraud out there.
Ray J gonna make his rounds. He's a smart businessman. He gonna make his rounds and talk about it.
Yep.
And I want to hear all of it.
Yeah,
All
man,
of it.
I wanna
come
hear
talk
all
to the
of it.
Opinionated podcast. I don't know you. I don't give a fuck
won't.
about you. I'm gonna shit on you.
He's
Come
not at
on
all.
here. I don't give a fuck. He
He's not.
probably won't. All right, come
not.
talk to
It
me.
would be a funny conversation.
Oh, it'd
between
be a
you and
fucked
him.
up conversation.
I'd be here to instigate like
Instigate
I
that
could
shit.
see Kev beating Ray J ass.
Oh,
I can see that happening.
Why we always put me fight? I don't want to fight y'all niggas, man. Y'all
Hey,
singing
hey,
niggas.
hey,
I
Kev.
never want to fight y'all niggas. You
Kev.
niggas always make it up
when
that I want
Kev
to
get
fight
upset
y'all.
at a nigga
I
that
don't
he
want to fight
don't
y'all
know,
niggas.
it becomes aggressive.
Very confrontational. And I'm not saying that to try to make fun of you, bro. I can see that happening if we interview Ray J, because he's going to say something smart back to you, and you're not going to want to take that, and you won't beat Ray J ass in that fucking place.
Or you're gonna say something crazy, and that nigga's not gonna want to hear
Well,
it.
I'm telling you, I'll be straight with him. Like, you fucking, you suck. You sound like you came out that
That's
bitch
exactly what got
drunk.
Ray
You
J's ass
drunk.
whipped.
You know what I'm saying? You came out there sound like you just got done drinking malt liquor to come sing for these niggas, man. Niggas like, here.
Ray J
Good
gonna,
to have it for you.
gonna fuck you up when she catch you, yo.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I ain't hitting no woman. Brandy will fuck me up because I ain't gonna
Yeah.
swing back. I ain't hit no girl,
She
dog.
gonna roundhouse you.
I mean, she gotta
Yo,
catch me. She
yo,
gotta catch me first.
Moesha roundhousing you is the funniest shit I've ever
Funniest shit ever.
In my life.
She need to
And
go.
when she get done, she go mo to the.
She need to go. She need to go. She need to roundhouse her motherfucking brother in the throat so that nigga won't sing no more. What the fuck she do?
Snap, cross kick his voice box.
Yo,
She
that
did.
nigga. Yo, that nigga should be like banned from making music. Like, Ray J can't make a CD after this. If he do, he should not allow. He should be not allowed to have any studio equipment. He should just make an album of his raw singing voice, so niggas can have something to laugh at while they ride down the street.
Oh shit.
Ray J was, listen, let me tell you, Ray J was fine before this. He
He'll be
did that
fine
shit
after.
probably as a favor,
He'll be
and
fine
yeah,
after.
he'll be fine after. Ray J doesn't have to make another record again.
Hell no.
Yeah.
After he fucked Kim Kardashian, he been set for life since that day.
It's
Yeah.
literally not. Oh, okay. Yeah.
He did.
Yeah,
Come
you're
on, bro.
right. You're right. You're right.
They both been
Yeah.
set like they
Yeah.
should thank each other. She would.
At first, I thought you was just playing. No, you're right.
yeah,
That's, yeah.
she
That's
made
legit.
she's a
Yeah.
billionaire because of Ray J. She should thank him because niggas. I did not know who Kim Kardashian was.
And then she repaid the favor because he was able to make a track off of it called "I Hit It First."
Yeah, so they good.
And that
man.
shit was a popular song because everybody wanted to listen to the fact that he hit it first. It definitely was a popular song.
I'm just glad Kanye West bought all the tapes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a pass, leaving in the past. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Kanye bought all the tapes. Like, this shit ain't going. Like, niggas ain't downloaded,
What?
but it's cool. He bought the tapes.
Kanye has done some very questionable cuckold type shit that like he really has done some shit that I'm like, bro, you sure you like if I was his friend, I wouldn't be his friend.
Why?
Because it's shit that's like, bro, like you can tell he don't listen to his male friends. Like it's like he, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, bro, the nigga called the nigga or text him and he told you why you tripping. I'm in bed next to your wife. Yo, like chill out. Talking about Pete Davidson.
Whoa. But see, man,
Like you feel what I'm saying?
like
It-
I'm like,
I'm
like,
coming to you. I'm coming to. Never
Yeah.
mind.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, I mean, he a billionaire. Pete Davidson,
Yeah.
like, I don't even know what Pete Davidson is. Like,
No, he
just,
was arguing with the nigga Kev, and the nigga said that. What you
What is-
mean?
it's crazy. Go beat that nigga's like go beat that cocker spaniel looking nigga's ass. That's what he should have
Oh,
did.
shit.
But yeah, I mean, Pete Davidson's cool. He's fucking Kanye West's wife right now. Supposedly she fucking with him because he got she said she needs some of that BDE.
I don't believe that shit. I think she said that shit to dig. I mean, it's a weird. I don't want to talk about another man's energy, but I think she said that to dig at Kanye.
Maybe he is over there slapping the bottom out of Kim's box. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Pete over there knocking the bottom out of her box right now.
We don't know what he is, so he might.
You know, we don't know what he is. That nigga, he looks black, somewhat Puerto Rican and Indonesian sometimes.
And he is funny as shit.
Hawaiian, a little
is
bit of that,
definitely
and
a
there's
funny boy,
maybe
yo.
some Mexican. It's a white splash in there somewhere, but I just don't know what Pete Davidson is. That nigga is just nigga's made in the lab and shit. Somebody just a nigga knocked over the whole gene pool and fucking beat Pete Davidson. Was
Listen,
born.
that nigga was created in the same age he is now.
Yeah, niggas like we
Word.
finally got all the DNAs of everybody on the planet Earth, and some dumbass like knocked it all over and
Put
spilled
it,
it.
put in a nigga named Pete.
Yeah, they know what I'm saying, Dre. Like a doctor came in and knocked it over by accident. All that shit spilled and mixed on the ground, and Pete Davidson came up.
Oh shit! son.
And he was already dirty looking.
Yeah, dirty.
He was already in sweatpants that he had on for 5 days when he was created.
Yeah.
He do look dirty. He looked like
It
you
was
know
a
what I'm
lost
saying?
and found at the lab.
He
looks
definitely
like
looks dirty.
he
Yeah.
looks like Kanye. I bet you Kanye probably. You know what? Kanye stole the style because he made like ripped clothes and shit and all that shit. He probably looked at Pete Davis like, I'm gonna make a whole line that just look like this nigga.
That's my get back.
The Pete Davidson line. That's crazy.
Yo,
That's what, bro. That's why this nigga. That's why I say Kanye West is weird. He's a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. We do shit off of emotion. That I can't lie about. We definitely do. He just does the weirdest shit off of emotion. Buy the house next door to his fucking girl and shit.
Yeah, Pete Davis look like the type of nigga that'll eat a sandwich in the bathroom.
At home.
Shit.
At home.
Eat a sandwich
In his
in the
own house.
bathroom. But I'm sorry,
You
Pete
can't
Davis.
know.
You funny as shit. though. I ain't gonna fuck with you, man, because you.
This isn't a comedy
like,
podcast.
It ain't a comedy podcast. That's the type of
That would
energy
be a funny ass joke session between Kev and Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson will fry the shit out
He'll
of Kev.
fry me because he's a comedian.
I think Kev will hold his. I think Kev will hold his own.
About a good 10
I
minutes.
don't know, yo. I think that you be able to. I've
He
seen
does
you
it
go for a
professionally.
long time. Yeah, but if Kev been doing it so long, he should have did it professionally. He just don't like getting on stage.
That nigga gonna fry the shit out of Kev.
He gonna fry me.
Kev gonna beat Pete Davidson ass.
I'm not gonna
In the
beat
same
Pete
day.
Davidson up, man. Fuck around, beat Pete Davidson up. You don't know what group is coming after you.
The
You know what I'm
Kardashians.
saying?
They gonna send Bruce Jenner after your ass.
Where they gonna dig him up from?
Oh shit!
They gonna snatch. Where they gonna snatch Bruce Jenner from? Is Kate? The only person around is Caitlyn.
That's who they sending.
They
And I don't.
sending
Hey,
Bruce Jenner.
Kev, I
They
got
got
faith
a
in you.
They
I don't
got
have
a
you
D-
winning that fight.
They got a DNA still in the lab. They still got Bruce Jenner in like cryo freeze right now.
I just imagine Caitlyn Jenner running full speed at Kev and then drop kick.
No. See, Caitlyn and Bruce. are
She's
two
still
different
athletic.
people. You said Bruce, you're gonna offend some people. You might have some people.
I
after
mean
you.
Caitlyn.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean
just-
Caitlyn.
That's why I kept saying Bruce Jenner
He
is
said-
frozen somewhere in the lab.
Kev said, where they gonna dig him up from?
Yo, he right. Yo, he got the right idea. So my bad. It's
Nah.
gonna be Caitlyn Jenner and Elliot.
Kev going
Nah,
out of this
Elliot
one, out of
Page.
this one.
Nah, I'm about to.
Caitlyn Jenner and Elliot Page gonna come there and fuck your ass right up.
Oh
You
shit!
ready? This is for me. I'm about to get banned for this one, but you know where Bruce Jenner is alive. They had him in a fuck. He had his testicles in the tank, regrowing his body from his testicles that he cut off.
Holy shit! Kevin Durant views are solely Kevin Durant views, and anything that he says does not reflect the podcast.
When Caitlyn
know
come,
which
I
way.
can't save you.
Hey man, Caitlyn, what's up, man? You
We
gotta come
can't
to-
save you, bro.
Caitlyn got a good sense of humor. They roasted her, and it was funny as fuck. and she took it like a champ.
She was like, yeah, but I don't know you, motherfucker.
I don't know you.
I don't know
Just
you.
saying,
You're a handsome motherfucker, aren't you?
And then run full speed at you with fucking high heels on and drop kick you
That
in
nigga
your
wear
neck.
like Caitlyn got like a size 14 heel running in them shit. You ever seen
14?
You ever seen that?
I
You ever
think
seen
them shits is like a
her?
15, bro. She
Caitlyn-
got big ass feet.
Caitlyn Jenner is built like an alien, like a predator. Them hands, like her hands is too big for that skinny body and them feet.
Yo,
just
so what are
too
we
big.
talking about today, yo?
Skinny
What's
body.
the topic for today?
Dog.
Because
You
Banned.
just got a couple of bones removed in your hands, just shrunk your hands a little bit. Your hands look like you could. You like your hands. Her hands. Caitlyn Jenner hands like she could palm 2 basketballs at the same time.
Oh
She
my
was a
God.
big time athlete, bro. She was on the Wheaties box.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Big time athlete.
I know that
Big
motherfucker
time
probably
athlete.
can still
Big
dunk.
time.
I think so.
Big
You know what's crazy?
time.
I watched the Kardashians back in the day. Oh
I
shit.
got it.
Oh shit. Fucking Cliff.
Let me say, let me put it back up there.
I watched the Kardashians back in the day, and the funny thing is, as I'm watching it, I said with my wife, I said, "Yo, Bruce Jenner look like the only normal one out there, family." Literally, what I said.
And
What,
then-
as a watching, not to say he's not normal. She's not normal. She's not normal. I never said that, but I said it's just
Good
what
save.
I'm saying is acting normally. Like he was the level-headed one. You loved Bruce Jenner when she was Bruce Jenner. You love Bruce. It was like, yo, he the one that keeps a level head. Everybody be doing all this other shit. He be chilling. You know what I mean? Like a nice dad figure at the time. Not to say he's not right now. She's not right now. But
she's definitely not a dad figure right now.
mother figure, dad energy. BDE, big dad energy? No?
Yeah, maybe.
All right. All right, never mind.
Yo, Dre, you're about to have your inbox flooded, dog.
Niggas gotta listen to this shit first. Fuck that.
Oh, they're listening. Believe it or not, they're listening. You don't think so? Motherfuckers
Hey, yo,
are
make sure
listening.
y'all share this shit. Because I need everybody to hear this
Nobody
shit.
ever seen Big Dad
Energy.
energy.
from Caitlyn Jenner.
I seen
That's
it.
you wilding now, boy.
But Caitlyn still, what did Caitlyn Jenner consider? Like, what pronoun
A
does she?
woman.
Oh, she's a woman?
She, or I'm pretty sure she's not they.
Nah, I don't know.
You know Juno, Kev? Do you know who Juno is? You know Juno from the movie Juno?
The movie Juno.
Yeah.
So Juno recently transitioned as well. She's now, instead of Ellen Page, he is Elliot Page.
Oh, word. She looked like
and
Elliot.
she did a live transition. I don't know if you watched the
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that to
you should
people.
watch it. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell them what happened. You should watch it and
Oh,
catch up.
shit.
If you haven't watched any
Oh,
of the seasons, watch
oh,
them
it's
all
so
and then catch up to
Oh,
the
it's
season.
really good.
So
Oh
that
my God,
transition,
it's good.
you remember that?
It's
You
just
remember
good.
that video Michael Jackson did? No matter if you black or white, motherfuckers just changed. That's how she changed. Like shook her head.
No. One haircut sealed the deal. Now she
One
looked like a
haircut.
baby Bieber.
Definitely the bad.
She got
Bieber.
the Bieber. Yeah.
The bad.
The bad Bieber. Yeah. The
Yeah.
troublemaking Bieber.
Absolutely.
She looked like she about to get all the hoes.
Yeah. That's my nigga, yo.
What's
That's
called?
my nigga.
His name. Her
Yeah.
name.
His name is Elliot Page.
Yeah, he about to get all the hoes.
For real.
For real. Like no bullshit. If he's not
Oh
already
yeah,
in a
I bet.
relationship.
Oh word. She
Yeah.
removed her
He.
chest. He
No,
removed
no
his chest.
chesticles. No chesticles.
Yeah.
Oh word.
Full look like a 12-pack.
Word, son.
Yeah, she put that. Yo, that's where she put the. Never mind.
He put. Just stop
Never,
it.
no, nope,
Yeah.
nope.
Just
nope.
stop. We're trying to stop. We don't fucking know how to use the pronouns correctly, so don't fucking fry us, man. Let's have an intelligent conversation.
That was
We
my
love all
question to
people.
my wife. We love all people.
Yeah.
That was my question to my wife. I said, listen, I have and one day I do want to have somebody on here to explain it to us, because I said, yo, I fucking love, first of all, I love Elliot Page. Like I always did. Like, yo, whatever he's in, I watched.
Just
She
say
was in
whatever
Mad
movie.
Movies.
We say whatever movie Elliot Page was in. I like. That's all.
Yeah.
Just stick to the name. You know, names make it easier in life.
Whatever, yeah, whatever Elliot was
Elliot
in,
Page. Yeah.
I liked. I always watched. So, no big deal to me. My thing is like, cool. When I saw it, I was like, oh, good for him. You know what I'm saying? live your truth, live who you are. But I thought about it and I said, you know what's difficult though? That obviously the transition. But I was like, you know what? What about her family? And I asked about that. I was asking my wife. I said, if that was my nephew, brother, son, anybody. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a mistake and say she or her. You know why? Because for fucking bless you, for 30 years, I've been calling you
I've
her or
addressed
she.
you.
So it's not about me trying to be what do you call it? Trying to disrespect you. It's literally like, dude, it slipped my mind. I'm sorry, you were her. I watched you being born. You know, like I
Well,
don't know the
this
assignment
is how
person
I knew you from the beginning.
from the
So
beginning.
I have to transition just as much as you had to transition.
Allow
You know
me
what I
to
mean?
fix.
It doesn't mean that I don't accept, you know what I mean, or approve, you know what I mean,
Right.
or you know what I mean, support. Just means that sometimes I fuck up. Players fuck up.
Players fuck up.
We're both transition, like he said, we're both transitioning at the same time. Please, they should give people grace periods that are
They say
getting.
it, yeah.
Say
Yep.
grace
Yeah,
periods.
you know what I'm saying? Give them grace periods. Like people gotta get grace periods. You
Let me
should
get a year
Yeah, I mean,
of fucking up.
you know what I mean? Not,
And I need to be I need to be near you too, so I can
Yep.
say, so I can like keep it in my head. If I ain't see you in a year, yeah, next time I see you, I'm gonna call you she on
I
mistake.
mean, we all got a common friend that transition, and I think we be respectfully to that person every time we talk to that
Always.
person. Yes, I'll make sure that I don't disrespect that shit because that was my friend, and I still consider that person a friend. So I don't ever want to disrespect that shit. It was like at first it was like, all right, let me make the mental transition, but it's cool now. The transition is made, so I'm just gonna leave it out there as that.
Yep.
Can you imagine the nightmare of growing up and I'm not gonna I promise I'm gonna be done with this. But can you imagine the nightmare of growing up, being in your body and knowing that, yo, this ain't who I want to be.
Or who
It's
I am, not
who
wanna
I
be,
am.
who I am.
There we go. This ain't who I am, bro. Like I don't want this shit at all. I'm looking down. I see something I don't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like this isn't beautiful to me, or this isn't what I want to. I'm that. Can you imagine that? Because we can't act like nope, that could never happen to a person. You know what I'm saying?
It happens right now. I'm fat right now. I don't like being fat. I want to be skinny again.
You
slim
should
again.
transition.
I am going to transition. I'm just have people call me skinny and let them make sure they accept that. I'm joking. That part I don't that part I don't like. You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
I want to be identified as skinny.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, this nigga crazy, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just
This
Listen,
nigga
it's
is
a joke, bro.
I
courageous.
think you can definitely go toe to toe with Pete Davidson with that one, bro.
Well,
That
Yo,
was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
listen,
Yeah.
man.
That was
I'm
funny. I want to laugh
Yeah.
very hard. I wanted
Yeah.
to, but I
That
had
is
to hold it
fucking
in.
hilarious.
can
That was
laugh,
really
man.
funny.
That was fucking genius.
Yes.
I'm just saying, like, listen.
I told you, yo, he should do the comedy shit, bro. Just take a little time, write some shit down, and go. Listen, Lie be doing this shit. He's,
Yep.
You know what I mean, having success at the shit. My boy Rock be doing this shit. He having success, man. You got it in the bag.
That was really funny.
Nah, it's coming.
That was funny.
It's coming from y'all guys.
All you gotta do is sit and watch shit and just be around people, and then just write the funny shit that come to your mind as you say it while we laugh at you. Because we'll
While we
continue
laugh
to
at
we'll laugh again. Yeah, because he'll say some shit. We
We'll
gonna
laugh
laugh,
at you.
and he'll be like, got him. Boop, write it down. You know what I mean? You create a story around all that shit.
You know
how
why
to
I
create a
can't
story.
I can't be a comedian because I don't have the storytelling skills that's required. Not storytelling,
Nigga, you
but
tell
what you work
us
on.
stories all the time, bro.
but they don't be funny.
What?
Crafty.
The only reason you tell us stories is because it's funny. It's either going to be
Literally, yes.
funny as shit or it's going to be depressing in the motherfucker.
Sorry.
But
why
there ain't no
why
in
you almost fuck
between.
somebody up.
Yeah, there ain't no in between.
Alright,
You know what I mean?
so
Kev,
what
that's
up,
what
though?
people do. I listen to a comic. You can go ahead and throw your topic right out the window. So I went so I watched the comedian right
Oh
Uh-huh.
shit.
on Instagram. I came across this page from like the Laugh Factory in Chicago.
Okay.
And one person, they came on there, like these are unknown comics to us.
Yeah.
One person that came on there, and it was kind of funny. Most of them were kind of funny. Then I came across this one guy. I really wish I knew his name, but he told the perfect joke. Right. But I didn't laugh. You know why I didn't laugh?
Why?
Because the delivery was slightly off.
See, that's
But you know what I said when I said that? Because I feel like I know comedy. I don't know why. I watch a lot of funny shit, I guess. I said, you know what? He just needs to work on his timing. And I said, that joke, it was probably one of the funniest. Like when I went over, I said, yo, that was a funny ass joke. I said, but he let me down when the punchline came because he didn't pause the right amount of time. That's what I'm saying about you. Learning how to tell a story would just be literally honing your jokes, and some people won't laugh, and then you work on it until you get them to laugh. That's all.
See, I'm just scared of. I'm terrified of going up there.
Bombing. He don't want to bomb.
Everybody bombs.
Everybody
You can
bombs,
bomb,
but I'm
Ken.
going to be the worst bomber ever. I'm not going to just gracefully walk off stage.
Nah.
Like,
What you do is when you feel like you start bombing, you just gotta start cutting on people.
That's what comedians do.
Then people will start laughing at the cuts.
Comedians do that.
And then let somebody try to cut back at you. Now you got them, and that's
Unless you
where
went there with
you
Jamie Foxx.
thrive at.
not less than who.
I say unless you went there with Jamie Foxx, like he did to that one dude. It was bad
Jamie.
news.
It's
You
cool.
remember that?
See, Jamie Foxx probably got laughs, but he is funny. But Jamie Foxx, most of his laughs probably came a good percentage because he's Jamie Foxx. You know what I'm saying?
It was funny.
I'm saying
it was funny.
It was funny, but you see
he heckled a nigga.
Yeah, when you see Chappelle walk on stage, your brain is already like, yo, this nigga's about to have me in tears. Your mind is already geared for that shit.
Yes.
And it's so every little thing this person say is funny. You know what I'm saying? Even when he did even when he did the joint when he was serious, threw a couple of jokes to that. I'm still waiting to laugh, like, and it never really came because he was serious. He did a special when he was like real serious. He made one or two jokes, one were funny as shit. But it's just, man, I just don't have the timing down. Like you said, it's the time of him telling the story or telling the joke or like, walking people into something. Because you got to walk these people into your mind. Like, I think we all can be comedians. You got to have a fucked up view of the world to be a comedian and be unapologetic to say what you want to say to be a comedian. You can't be like, I'm not going to say that because I'm going to offend this person or that person. Comedy was made to offend people. Real shit.
Well, a lot of the
push the edge in the envelope. Yep.
A lot of the people that we spoke about, the community of people that we just spoke about, they don't necessarily rock with
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
I don't listen, man. That's what I want to tell people, man. I'm glad that these groups are starting to get known and getting recognized and people are respecting what they are. But y'all really don't realize y'all starting to become the fucking bully of the situation. And with all this work you put in, now you're going to start bullying people. People are going to stop fucking with your cause because you're going to be looked at as the bully, and everything you work hard for to build up, you might destroy it. So you got to be careful. But how y'all use y'all work. Y'all just can't be always ganging up on people because they don't agree with your views, because eventually motherfuckers, they're going to get tired of it. Somebody, because they gang up on people on Facebook, on Twitter, and Instagram, and all Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, they shut it down. Yep. Eventually it's going to happen. Somebody's going to get tired of that shit. Some super genius going to make a new fucking platform. Everybody's going to be fucking with it real hard. And you go in there with that bullying shit and think you're about to shut somebody's page down. They might shut you the fuck down because now you're the bully.
Elon Musk.
Just saying, man, don't become the bully. You got your rights. Like, nobody disrespect. Like, it ain't bad like it is, like it used to be. Back in the day, the motherfuckers that was in that community sometimes used to get beat up on site just for no reason, which was is a fucked up thing. You know what I'm saying? Just because
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nah. What were you saying? What was I say?
Oh, I wasn't trying to interrupt you. I was just going to add to that. I said I like to think that the people who did that were like closet homosexuals. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, they was. They wanted to live that life, but not be known for living that life.
Can you imagine what will go on in somebody's head as they're doing it? Like as they're beating up on them?
They're beating up themselves. They're pretty much they're beating themselves. They're looking at themselves probably in the mirror trying to beat out, thinking this is confusing to them. They don't want to be known for this, but they want to be a part of this, but just don't know how to go about it. So it's cool. I just don't want them to become the bully. I don't want you to become the people you beat up on, man. You know what I'm saying?
It never made sense to me either, like with that particular community, because it's like, in all honesty, especially with black people, it's like, yo, yeah, well, I can't say that because it
No,
is a
because
lot of
black people,
closed-minded people that
it
are
was a
like,
lot of
you know
a
what I
lot of
mean?
old people that was in the church. You're going to hell. You can't be laying. God created a man and a woman. Like
It's just like it's the force of religion and their beliefs upon you to make you feel as though you shouldn't be who you feel as though you are.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like now, I remember they used to say, "Yo, you smoke weed, you smoking the devil's grass," and now everybody smoking
You are.
weed is fucking legal all over the goddamn place. Motherfuckers who used to talk about you, who used to talk about you when you smoke weed, doing edibles and all types of crazy shit.
Oh, you talking about me,
know what I mean?
motherfucker?
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Used to do you
Hypothetically.
used to do you down. Look,
We-
ain't nobody else getting nobody in trouble now, huh?
Wait,
Hypothetically,
we ain't gonna
motherfucker.
talk about how Kev got my wife fucking high off the damn.
I heard your wife
Didn't-
ate an
I didn't-
edible and
I
went to
mean,
the Twilight
I didn't get her
Zone.
high.
Kev did it.
She said,
He
"Let
forced
me
her.
get one."
Has she ever
Let
done
me get one.
edibles
Here, you
before?
got one.
Yes.
See, this is a thing. Keep
Go
it
ahead.
real with you. There are edibles that you do, and then there's Kev edibles.
That's all I be trying to say.
Kev likes
So,
Kev edibles.
Tell me
the
tell
dude
me more.
Kev, the
Tell me
dude
more.
Kev edibles, bro. I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. You have to have a strong mind and a strong will, or you will fucking break. I don't care. You can say you got a strong mind and strong will. You gotta be able to have the ability. But
Kev
tell
ate the
them-
same. Remember it was the cocoa nugs that we were eating at the motherfucking wine festival.
Oh, you mean
Bro,
the shit
they
that
had
had
one of
him
them.
sit
Bro,
down
I
to?
had to talk myself through the whole shit because I was going that bad.
Me, my wife, and his wife are over there just having a conversation, and Kev is sitting in the beach chair. Just we hear him talking, but he's not talking to us. So
Yeah.
she was like, "Just let him. He high as hell. Just let him do his thing." So next thing you know, Kev wakes up. He go, "Holy shit! I just had to." He said, "Dr. Strange just tried to pull me in the multiverse out of nowhere." Out of nowhere.
Bro,
We looking at this
but you
motherfucker
gotta
like,
understand.
Because he caught it.
He caught
I
himself.
caught it. I caught myself. But I felt like I wasn't breathing properly. But then I had to tell myself in my head, bro, I'm breathing. I had to tell myself, yo, I'm just on right now. I'm breathing normally, or I wouldn't be alive right now. They'd be taking me out of here.
But can't be eating. I just
kept reassuring my brain what was going on. Roll the wave, let it happen, and then got back to what I had to get back to, and said, "Oh, I can function again."
But you also know what Kev does. He goes throughout the day and eats the bag slowly. So he'll eat one, and then 20 minutes later he'll pop two, and then an hour later he'll go back to the bag. He'll eat. So within an hour and a half, the bag is gone, and then in the next half of the day, you'll just see him pop up with another bag. He did it yesterday. Nigga already had a bag of edible. He had cookies. He had cookie edibles.
You mean our friend Kev from the
yeah. He had cookie edibles,
the other
right?
guy.
Yeah.
Right.
So he had cookie edibles, right? And then I was like, oh, he was like, yo, you want one of these? And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I've been getting right all day, bro. I'm like, plus it's getting late. I don't want to be home and being stuck. You know what I mean? So he passed one to his wife. Boom. So motherfucking they ate them. We all chilling, we drinking and shit. I look over, nigga, open up a bag of Skittles. I'm like, this nigga crazy.
High
and
Skittles?
Now he's yes. This is like 40 minutes later.
What's up with you, bro? You all right?
The one person I'm
going through something?
Nah, I'm not going through nothing. I just was like, it's a celebration day.
It was a celebration. It was a celebration.
She got faded. She was doing her too much. I know my zone. I get what I'm saying.
Until you get to the multiverse.
Yeah, I got to the multiverse 3 times.
When did I pass my zone? When did I pass the zone? Start asking questions in the multiverse.
But you know what? That comes from experience too. If you do it, you know. See, like when I did it, I didn't know any of that. I didn't know that none of that shit. So when you panic, it's all about panic, in my opinion. Yeah. It's all about panicking. Once you start panicking, is when you fucked up. If you can control that panic, that's when I think you can get back into all right, I feel good.
But the first yourself out of it. Remember the first time I had to talk myself through the whole thing.
When you're hot and you sweating, cool yourself down. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you got to throw up, go throw up. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what you feel like you need to do for yourself. Don't be like, oh, I'm hot. I think I'm overheating. If you're sweating, bitch, you're hot. You know what I'm saying? Go get a glass of water, get a cold towel, clean yourself up, take a cold shower, because it ain't going away.
Listen, I had somebody.
It's not going away. Once you're there, you're there.
You're
You
there.
just gotta calm yourself down, and
get through it.
and then you'll get to the level, and you'll be like, all right, now I'm just fried. You know what I mean?
That's okay.
But I got some true shit to tell you after this joint is over. I won't put this.
Yeah, I had two people eat the
Some
same
true shit, just recent shit.
2 people eat the same exact edibles. 2 people eat the same exact edibles. One had to be wheelchaired out.
Oh,
Start with a C?
Yeah. And the other one kicked in later and went that route, but just sat back and rode it until I got until I came back. I said, I'll be back.
There you go. It's a difference. One said, give me all that shit. They say, give me all of it. One.
I'm like, nah, you ain't ready for what's about to go down right now. And that other person already was doing shit earlier before that one even hit. Yes. I was already going there before that happened.
They didn't know who they came from. So when I gave KK a certain amount, so because I know him, so I'm like, this right here is perfect for you.
Right.
He started spreading it out to the wrong people. To the wrong people. Yeah,
one person.
Yeah, they bullied him into it.
Shit, I could have ate both of them and had that whole.
Oh yeah, you'd have been dancing like crazy still.
Yeah,
you'd have been still dancing right now.
You'd have been dancing all night.
And that was April 16th, 14th, 15th. I forget.
Bro, listen,
because it wasn't exactly your birthday, was it?
No, it was exactly my birthday.
It was your birthday night.
It was actually the same exact day. So you gotta be able. Your mind got to be right for certain shit. You'll know. Yeah. If I would took them shits and wouldn't be able to control that, I'd be like, all right, I'm not doing that shit no more in my life. I have no control of willpower with the shit. I don't expect you to do it because you don't have no control over it.
I'll never do it again.
Yeah, so you don't have no control over it. I got control over it. I know how much to do, when to do it, when not to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I do my shit. Is time. I never do it. You know what I'm saying? It's time. Just like alcohol. I drink a lot of alcohol. I know when I can get trashed. And I know when I'll just sit there and have a beer one day or not drink at all for a few days. It's just, I don't want nothing
professional.
Yeah, I don't want nothing in control of me. Yeah, I'm an Aries. I don't want nothing in control of me. I do the controlling.
Me and my brother Cy, we hit the multiverse on Friday. We hit the multiverse on me and my.
What you do though?
Nah, I'll tell you after.
He said it's all right to tell a story on here. Background.
No.
Wait, who's there?
In the multiverse right now, my little brher.
Cyrus, what's up, Cyrus? He can't hear me though.
He's in the
He's in the multiverse now. He already had his edibles. He taking his little nap so he can get prepared for the day. But yeah, I'll tell you that story. We were shrooming though on Friday, but that shit got crazy. I don't want to tell that story in public. I want to wait for him to have the approval. He actually did a recording. He recorded a story. He told a story. He said, I want to send it to Dre so he can edit it. I swear to God, I got it on my phone. He told the story of everything he's seen on shrooms after he came back from the multiverse. He was there for 2 hours. I thought I lost him. Look at the seriousness in my face.
Yeah, I'm about to say no funny shit, right? Okay.
I thought I lost him, bro. There was one period of time where he was smudged between the glass front door and my regular front door like a sandwich. He was smushed and he was holding both the doors together so they wouldn't move, so they could hold him in place. And the shit that he's seen, it made sense of why he was doing that. It's crazy.
What level, if you could say, if anything, what level of shrooms were they? Because you got your normal levels that you like.
So this is the first time we've tried. So he's done candy bars, but this is his first time doing raws. And,
no, please explain that.
Kev, can I break the mushroom down for you? Let me break the mushroom.
Kev doesn't know because he don't even fucking do it. Kev gonna try to get just like him telling you his professional weed experience before he did edibles.
But I'm about the common people to understand it. There's the 1-up mushroom on Mario, which is the top mushroom.
Kev,
no,
in the Mario universe,
I wanted a real.
It's like mushrooms is natural, so it's like weed. You know what I'm saying? The levels are like weed. You can have Reggie, you can have, mids, and then you can have some shit that'll knock you in your ass. Well, I feel like I thought there was only an eighth in the bag, but I feel like there was way more in the eighth because they were small. Most of the time we get them, they're like a good size, nice size caps, but these shits were miniature. They were like this big, each mushroom, but they would be a full mushroom, a whole mushroom, but it'd be this big. And I had a nice like little. Sai said it was like a little mount. I don't remember how much was on there when I dumped the bag out, but Sai was like, he said it was like a mountain. It looked like a pile. And he was when I so when we got back, I had candy bars, and I thought he bought candy bars too. So when we got to my house after my wife left, because we were supposed to meet her at the bar that night on the late tip, we went down in the basement so we could take him. We was going to watch a movie. He had a Madden game to do before we watched. I'm like, cool, you bust the Madden game out. We start shooting. We'll watch the movie. By the time the movie's over, we'll be at a level place from all of the emotion that we've gone through on this roller coaster of a movie. You're going to be like, and now you're going to be at a level high so we can go and party and not be like tweaking crazy. So he was like, all right, cool. So I'm holding the candy bar, my back is to him. So I'm like, yo, bro, you want to try these candy? And I'm looking back, and this motherfucker eating them shits out the bag like a bag of chips, bro. And I'm like, I'm in disgust because I can't even do that, bro. I will. The taste of mushrooms is disgusting.
It's poop.
Okay. I usually eat it with candy or edibles, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
to
poop.
kind of get the taste away.
Or
So he
crazy.
ate them and drank it. He drank some juice, and he was like, I just want to see what they taste like. I was like, Jesus Christ. So I was like, if you're going to eat them, because he already started, I was like, if you're going to eat them, Jones, it'll be better with the chocolate. I got regular chocolate bars, Hershey bars. So you can eat the chocolate, and the chocolate will surround the mushroom. You won't even really taste it. So he tried that, and it made the mushroom so bearable. He dusted his eighth. Boom, out. So I dusted my eighth. Or what I thought it was an eighth. You know what I'm saying? With the chocolate.
I
So,
never meant to give you
we ended up
mushrooms,
dropping.
girl.
He dropped.
I never meant to
He
bring
dropped
you
during the
to
Madden
my
game.
world.
And when he dropped during the Madden game, I remember the last play he did a fucking a halfback dive through the middle. And he was like on a 40-yard line. And the motherfucker made it through the line. Boom. Ran to the 10-yard line and stopped. And everybody dogpiled him. And he was just sitting there looking at the screen. And he looked at me and he sucked his teeth and quick game. And these are league games. So he had to text the nigga like, yo, I'm blow. You got this, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's live games. So from that point, it just went downhill. down. Just went downhill. Went downhill.
See,
What,
and y'all
what do you
niggas
think
want
that teeth smack thing? What do you think that teeth smack meant?
That was like, I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? Like him, he was saying to me, like, I don't like this shit, bro. I just can't focus. I like to be able to just focus because I'm playing the Madden game, but I can't focus. He was like, look at this shit. It looked like it's going from 4K to regular. Like, what's going on? He was like, I gotta record this shit. But I'm looking and I'm fried too. And I'm like, yo, I think I could kind of see it. But then I'm realizing to myself, nigga, everything is gonna look crazy because your mind is like playing with the pixels. The pixels will fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Especially the way it's moving. And he was getting aggravated because he said the nigga was doing cheese plays and shit. He was just getting mad, and you can't be aggravated on shrooms. You got to be at a level, good mood, and be able to ride it. So once he started getting aggravated, his fucking temperament started getting up, and then I tried to bring him and reel him in so we could watch the movie, but it was too late.
See,
he was already in the multiverse. He was there.
See,
I'm sure, I am 100% sure that nigga Doctor Strange threw that cape from wherever he was. It grabbed his ass and brought him to Doctor Strange. And he was the shit that he was saying about what happened in his own mind and the shit that I was seeing, the way it kind of corresponds to each other is insane. You know what I'm saying?
Just put it this way, Cyrus, you smoke weed. It's like, it's like adjusting your camera. You zoom in, you zoom out a little bit, your camera's good. You know what I mean? But you can focus it. You eat shrooms, that shit does a factory reset on your whole fucking camera. And you're trying to get
a factory reset
all
brings it back to normal. Whatever that happens, that shit throws the camera in the bottom of the ocean.
It was a factory default.
No, factory default. So now you're trying to get this camera all back to the definition you've been operating your whole life at.
Nigga,
you don't know how to reset it.
I remember.
Wait a minute. Or maybe it went from whatever to 4K.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe he saw clearly.
The stories that he told us, bro, was like the shit, the way he was breaking it down to us, and like how he was like, yo, when I came back, he was like he was out of his body looking at different scenarios. I'm gonna show you the video. He'll tell you. He right here when he wake up after it's over. He'll tell you and shit. But it's a crazy ass story, and the fact and the shit that I seen goes together like how what he's seen and what I went through with him. I mean, there was a period of time where I blacked out too and woke up somewhere else. I'll tell you about that later.
All right, I was gonna say where you at, but go ahead. It's all right. I ain't gonna force it out of you. Our listeners would never want to hear that.
Yeah,
I'll
wait till all of because we can put the whole story together if he's willing to put the whole story in motion. You know what I'm saying? But he said he wants to edit it and put it on wax. It's a crazy story. It is.
Yeah. Listen,
could definitely make a movie out of that shit.
Like I said, that's why
y'all
talk about
Doctor
doing
in the Multiverse of Madness and Wanda and them.
We're watching that tonight actually because it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, but don't do shrooms and watch it. And I'm dead serious when I say that.
It's a good movie. Yeah,
it's a good movie. I'm just saying that
he's gonna do it.
Some of the shit. I'm talking about that amount of shrooms because some of the shit in there is like if you get caught in a bad trip, it ain't gonna help you.
Listen, if you've never seen Overlord, some people seen Overlord, but I watched Overlord on shrooms, and that's what I tried to get us to watch. It's because it's a roller coaster. It is a ride, boy. I'm talking about a ride and a half. But we couldn't get to it because he was already in the multiverse, so he couldn't even focus on the movie. He was gone.
That's what I'm saying.
And the shit that he'll tell you that was going along, he was like, man, if I had to just listen to Kev from the very beginning, I would have never, ever been in the situation I was in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's crazy. It's
now you have the story.
That's what I said, man.
Yeah, he was like, I'll do them, but I'll microdose. I ain't never going to that realm again. Yeah, because you got to know. Because when you're at the right limit, they call it the bliss. It's a feeling of pure bliss where you're just everything is perfect. Yeah, and you're just your body is relaxed. Yeah. If you're sitting down, it'll feel like you're just above the ground, but comfortably, like no matter what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Everything is enticing. No.
Like a perk. I know it's pill head. Want to talk about his pills?
No, I don't know. No, I cannot do nothing right on nothing. I have to have pain meds when I'm in pain. Period. I can't work off that.
That's where you draw the line, right?
That's where I draw the line. Because once you start doing perks, that's where you start getting into the other shit.
It's a slippery slope. Just be addicted to mushrooms.
How long it took you to get off of perks, Dre?
I might be.
You say that. The funny thing is, like I said,
he said that shit.
I still got some in the. I still got some.
He said he ain't off.
Period. No. When I say I still got them, meaning they've been in there for like a year. I don't do them, my nigga. Like,
how do you gotta look at that bottle and talk yourself out of eating 3 of them?
Never, nigga.
He's waiting for them. He's waiting till
until
Magneto comes and pulls that damn joint out of his
shoulder. I think my shoulder's hurting.
I'm addicted to caffeine. I'm not addicted to like that shit could be right in front of me. You know, I don't do nigga. I be having liquor in my house. I be having all that shit. I don't touch none of that shit if I don't feel like touching it.
And you drink nasty ass fucking Starbucks coffee. I heard that's the fucking worst coffee in the world.
No, that coffee, if you like strong coffee, that's what Starbucks is for. If you want taste in your coffee, Wawa is great. But I don't go buy coffee anymore. I just drink my coffee. So you know what kind of coffee I drink? I could go show you if you want.
Colombian brown bean.
I'll be right back. I'll show you.
You said I don't buy coffee anymore. I just drink it. How do you drink it?
When I say buy coffee, I don't mean I don't buy coffee by the cup. I go buy coffee.
Make it in your drink. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'll be back.
Hey, Keurig got the best coffees. Yeah, he's gonna come with some.
He's gonna come back with some
coffee or some Cinnabon coffee or some type of
it's the nigga
Pop-Tart coffee.
Yeah, because it's a nigga that eats at Panera Bread.
I've been in that house. I know that layout.
That nigga ate when that nigga first told me he ate Panera Bread. Like, what the fuck is a Panera Bread, dog?
I've been to Panera Bread one time.
Dre got look. He got the little pocketbook dog coming in there. Like, hey Dre, can I jump on your lap?
Dog act like he want to bite people.
What is that called? Make a Wish coffee.
Death Wish coffee.
Death Wish coffee.
Why? It's strong.
Yo, the funniest shit I probably ever heard was Make a Wish coffee.
I couldn't see it.
No, I want that. Whatever that is, I want it. Make a Wish coffee.
That's Ray J shit.
It's called that.
If I had one wish, I wish I could sing.
One Wish coffee. Oh my god.
Go ahead, Ray J. Make that shit up. Go make that coffee up. Stop drinking that.
I need a piece of the pie. If I see that shit out there, bro, yo, this copyright this episode for sure too. If I see that, just know I need a chunk
need
of the
one
fucking
wish.
of the
It's called-
proceeds, brother.
It's called
I said-
Death Wish, and it's supposed to be strong. Honestly, all this coffee is the same. It's not strong. If anything, I will get double caffeinated coffee if I need a
Nah.
kick. But this one, it's good, but it's not the strongest coffee.
You gotta
It's
get some
Starbucks coffee.
You gotta get some Colombia coffee. They serve it in little cups like that big because it's so
Real
fucking
Colombian coffee.
yeah, because it's so fucking strong
Yes.
that if you drunk a big
That's
glass,
espresso.
yeah, whatever.
It's a laxative.
It is a laxative. All that shit.
Yeah, I think it's time to hang this podcast. So.
Yeah. No, I think
It was good.
Yo,
man. I
yo.
had fun.
yo, fuck your topic, right? But if nah, we're actually gonna
We're
get
gonna
to
get
that.
back to that. Yeah,
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get to that.
Yeah,
but
yeah. So you can
I think
rename
we
this, John.
We talked our shit, bro, and it was fun.
Yeah.
I had fun.
It was good, and this is what you want us to do anyway. So you got your wish.
That's
your
what a
one wish.
podcast is.
You got your one wish.
Yeah, we
Coffee.
talked. We hit
Got
some
your one
topics.
And company.
We hit some topics. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, if you guys are fans of the Opinionated podcast, please, please, please just hit us on our Facebook page and
Mhm.
force Kev to come down to Florida with
Yup.
the other Kev so we could just have a man's weekend.
I got vacations already, K. I got the vacations
I
already.
have a week's vacation.
We can do it in the weekend. You can go on a
week.
weekend, bro. You can get off at 2:00.
I just
You can get off at
like, I
2
didn't
o'clock
bring-
on a Friday, have your stuff already ready, go and pick your stuff up from the crib, hit the airport, or you can put your stuff in your bag, go straight from work to the airport, fly there, take a shower once you get down there, and then boom, you ready for the weekend. Then you leave
Oh yeah, people
on
want
Sunday.
somebody want to sit next to a fucking
Who gives a
trash man
fuck
that
what
clothes.
who gives a fuck?
What are you talking
What
about?
you think about somebody else?
Yeah, nobody cares, bro. It will be honestly, if you listen. I'm only doing this on the podcast, so we have a recording of it. If you say yeah,
Nope.
The thing is-
I'm not
You
going to
should've
say
never said
yeah.
that,
I'm not going to
doofus.
fucking say yeah.
so understand this: if you do come down for a weekend, you will have fun. Especially if Kev is there, we're gonna go out. We're gonna have, and then you can fly back, and it's all good. It might just be a weekend, maybe when your girl and the kids is gone, and you like, yo, I'm gonna go down to Florida with Dre and Kev. We're gonna have a nice weekend. What I'm telling you is, you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some fun because I'll come up there.
Okay, Dre, I'll figure it the fuck out, but I got to figure money situation. Kier's leaving in like 2 more weeks.
Yo, Kev,
What if
he
I
not
told you I'll
listening to
pay?
me. He not listening to me.
Go
I
ahead.
got the.
Go ahead. I'll take your
vacation.
ass up.
Yeah, if
Dre,
Dre,
What
if
if I
you
told
pay,
you I'll
I got
pay?
I got
but that's the thing.
places.
I would literally have to. You don't understand what I would have to
Yeah.
do because I don't have vacation time. I would literally have.
I did
to
it
leave
already.
No, you.
What you
haven't.
telling me?
Oh, you left
You
on
re-
a
you remember
Friday.
last
Kev the only
year?
nigga who-
You
Kev
left
the
on
only
a
nigga who got
Friday
a
evening
job.
and came back on a Sunday
No.
night.
What I'm telling you is, do you remember last year when I did 2 vacations in the course of 2 weeks, and I was down here, and then my boss said, "You ain't got no more vacation days. I don't know what to tell you." And I didn't beg him. I don't do that. But me and him talked, and he was like, "All right, I'll just give you off for them days." But
And
I
you won't get
might have
paid
to-
for 'em.
That's all it is. That's how I handled it, and I was in the union.
Good man.
And then if Dre paying for it, you won't be losing no money.
I'm
so-
not even speaking on my job situation on air because
I got you. I got you. I
Yeah,
got you. I
I'm
got
saying.
you. I got you. I ain't mean to get serious, but
No,
I do
no,
want
no.
you to come down because I think
no, I gotta come down, but you know what I'm saying. Next year, January, I have 3 weeks, and I
Yeah.
can just
you hear him.
Since 6 months.
That
6 months
nigga
up,
said,
3
"Yo,
weeks.
man, 3 years, man, I'll be down there, bro."
3 months.
Dre moved
Y'all
out of the
niggas
house
don't
like
understand
ASAP.
what I got going on right now, do y'all?
Just get hurt.
He got
No,
another baby on the
yeah,
way.
I don't. Got,
Just get hurt.
I'm gonna get hurt. I gotta pay $10,000 this whole for a year for
Short-term
Kier school.
disability.
Like, come on.
All right, man. I ain't want to get serious about shit.
If you enjoyed the Opinionated podcast, we appreciate y'all. We see y'all killing the page with likes and flooding it, and I see y'all. The places coming in. We love y'all. Thank y'all.
Appreciate it.
If y'all see this shit on here and
Big
you want to
dad
like
energy.
and comment, we will show your comments on here and read them on air. So have some fun enjoying it with us.
Yes. Yes.
Yo, that's right, man. If you want to catch Kev, if you want to catch me, if you want to catch the other Kev,
The
hit
rant.
us on our pages, man.
I still
Yep,
haven't brought
yep.
that guy back yet. Maybe I gotta bring him back because
Bring them back. Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out.
Yo, we out,
Bring
man.
'em out.
Peace. I'm going to enjoy Atlantic City.
Bye.
late as fuck. We out.